So these are the formulas actually. A into C naught plus A plus D into C1 plus A plus 2D into C2 plus and so on. A plus ND, A plus ND into Cn, that is equal to sum of these terms should be 2A plus ND into 2 power n minus 1. This is the statement, first one. How to do this? How to prove this? Take the left hand side, equation 1, and write in reverse order in place of C0, C1, C2, C3, and so on. C0 is equal to Cn, C1 is equal to Cn minus 1. Those values we know that. Then replace, add both, you will get the answer. Same problem is there in IPA also. Okay. Now, second one, A into C0 minus A plus D into C1 plus A plus 2D into C2 minus and so on. The last term, what we get, students? Minus 1 whole power n into A plus ND into Cn. So here plus minus alternative is there. The sum of the terms is 0. Okay. And here observe that A plus D, A plus 2D and so on, A plus ND. These are in AP series. Yes or no? Next. Another one, another statement. C0 CR plus C1 CR plus 1 plus C2 CR plus 2 plus and so on. Finally, Cn minus R plus into Cn. Cn minus R into Cn. That value should be 2nc n minus R. Or we can write 2nc n plus R also. NCR is equal to NC n minus R formula is there now. Use that formula, you will get. Now, 2nc n minus R, expand the formula by using NCR formula. N factorial by n minus R factorial like that. So denominator, you will get n minus R factorial into n plus R factorial. This is the statement. This is also long answer in IPA. Now, here, for suppose in place of R, if R is equal to 0, then what happens, students? You will get another statement. C0, C0, C0 square, C1 square, plus C2 square, and so on, Cn square. In right hand side, what we get? 2nc n. 2nc n. 2nc n, how to write? Tell me. 2n factorial by denominator. 2n minus n, that is n factorial into n factorial. We get n factorial whole square. Okay. For suppose, if in place of r substitute 1, then what happens, students? C0 C1 plus C1 C2 plus C2 C3 plus and so on. Finally, what we get? Cn minus 1 into Cn. I am substituting here in this equation. Okay. Now, substitute in right hand side also. What happened? 2nc n minus 1 or 2nc n plus 1. Both are correct. Okay. Or you can expand that by using NCR formula also. Okay. At that time, what you will get? Tell me. What you will get? 2n factorial by n minus 1 factorial into n plus 1 factorial. Okay. Now, I am going to another one. This is very, very important in mains also, either January or September, one time given. MC0 into MC0 into NCR plus MC1 into NCR minus 1 plus MC2 into NCR minus 2 and so on and so on. MCR into NC0. Here observe that the base should be suffix value. See that 0R, 1R minus 1, 2R minus 2 and so on. Finally, R 0. The suffix is sum is only R. So in this case, this is a shortcut formula M plus N CR. This is one statement. Okay. And last final one, last but not least, fifth one. C0 square minus C1 square plus C2 square minus C3 square plus and so on and so on, minus 1 whole power n into Cn square, that is equal to minus 1 whole power n by 2 into NC n by 2, NC n by 2. When if n is even, if n is odd, answer is 0. If n is odd. These are the important statements. Sixth one, C0 plus C0 plus C1 plus C0 plus C1 plus C2 plus and so on plus C0 plus C1 plus C2 plus and so on Cn. See here, each bracket is increasing one term. Each bracket is increasing one term. So that answer is n into 2 power n minus 1. This is the statement.